Combs.
The Honorable Judge Sweeney.
Thank you very much for coming out tonight. Thanks for being here. I'd like to thank the Republican Executive Committee for sponsoring this event. I want to tell you it's been a real honor to serve as your judge since my appointment in 2010 and my election in 2012. It has indeed been an honor. Judges don't really lecture or speak much on their opinions on the issues and express opinions. That's generally prohibited because there might be some issue that would come up. And you have to be fair, you have to be impartial. So I'm not going to say a lot about what I think. I'll let my record speak for myself. I've been in office for 5 years, so y'all probably been familiar maybe with some of my decisions. Some of the things that have come out of this report. When I got up here, I thank you, and that was for a specific reason. Not only for your support in the past, but for what you're doing here tonight. Because I can't come to one of these events and not think back to the basic formation of our country when it was in its conception during the meeting in Philadelphia for purposes of coming up with the Constitution. And they struggled. Our forefathers struggled with what type of government to have in this new country. And, you know, a lot of people wanted a monarchy. They come from England. They were used to a benevolent dictator, basically. And a lot of people tried to press George Washington into being our first king. And he wouldn't do it because, you know, he knew there was more to it than that. He wanted the people to have more to do with their government in this new land, in this new country they were forming. And, of course, everybody was interested in how the government was going to turn out, what type of government we were going to have. And one evening, as they were leaving the Constitutional Convention, Ben Franklin, who's very elderly, had to be carried in and out in a chair. A lady went up to him and said, "Mr. Franklin, what kind of government are we going to have? Have you all decided yet? Is it going to be a monarchy with a king or a queen, or is it going to be a republic?" And Ben Franklin looked her right in the eye and he said, "A republic, man, if you can keep it." And what he meant by that was this: the very thing you're doing tonight. You're being responsible citizens. You're being here to learn and educate yourselves with regard to issues, with regard to qualifications of different candidates. And that's what you got to do. Because there's a lot of responsibility in making the right choices. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't take the time and put in the effort that you have taken and put in tonight to be here to educate yourselves. The late Senator Byrd made the comment that politics is the personnel system for democracy. When you think about it, that's a pretty profound statement. You know, to a lot of us, and to a lot of people, politics is really work, and maybe it's come to be. But you know, really, it shouldn't be, because if we realize that this is the system, this is the process that we utilize to select people to run our country and our democracy, I think everybody will appreciate it and understand what it means to do. Thank you very much for your support tonight.